Now, Senator, it is going to save money. Central purchasing is going to save money for all of the other institutions covered. And OU and Griffin State Hospital is only about 18 or 20 miles from here. If it's going to save money for those institutions, as I truly believe that it will, since, as Senator Cartwright says, it's about 70% of the states already have central purchasing. Why, pray tell, can it not save money for OU and A&M and all of the other institutions that we're trying to get to come in under this reform program? Because of the superior nature of the institutions they have there. For example, the medical school over here finds it necessary to order unusual and counterfeited equipment. They can order that equipment, they know what they need and when they need it. I don't think we have anything else in the state that operates like an institution of higher learning.
People go to Kansas to buy their gasoline now, and if this liquor tax is twice as high as Kansas, they'll go to Kansas to buy their liquor. I say to you, if you want to treat us fair, that you will take the lowest tax, as has been the procedure in the past years, and then go to the highest. If you want, you dries, if you want to continue to have bootleggers, vote for this amendment, because it will surely create bootleggers.
I'm not so worried about the people going to run off into some other place to buy their liquor to come back to save 50 cents. That isn't the reason why that people have been going out of the state of Oklahoma to get their liquor. We know that. Now, gentlemen, if we reduce that amount, we reduce the revenues that would be coming into the state till. We are throwing away the very cause and the foundation upon which the issue was submitted to the people, which was revenue raising.
Someday you can get up here and you can enforce a strict rule that you're...
Well, I won't enforce it with the gavel like you do.
Well, I beg your pardon, Mr. Bradley, if I don't preside according to your prescription.
Of course, I realize that a lot of the work that we've done in this House has been wasted, that this bill will go to conference, that it'll be written in the conference, and come back here in probably the last hours of the session. It may be a worse bill, or it may be a better one. But it'll come back here in the wee hours of the night, probably, when we're about to adjourn, and be crammed down our throats as you saw the amendment crammed down your throats a few minutes ago. This bill states it's a monstrosity. I will not vote for such a bill, and I hope, because I know it's going to pass here today, that certainly calm, sincere heads work this thing over, because we're going to have to live with it for at least 2 years.
The people are not happy. There is no stock of goods in the stores like there is in West Berlin. Little children don't smile and play around. There's hot-nailed boots of soldiers, the Russians, on their streets. They don't have automobiles and things like the people on the west side, the free side. Then you go over to West Berlin, and what a contrast. It's almost like an American city. The factories working, the people happy, automobiles galore and so on the free side. No wonder these people in East Germany want to get to West Germany and get to freedom. There's only one place they can do it, and that's by coming across the city line there between the two. Those that get away, how fortunate they are. 3 million have come in 12 years, and they've all been digested in West Germany, and they're good, thrifty citizens and pluggers for liberty, and they want it. Let's look at it and follow it day by day with the knowledge that it may mean a blessing in disguise. Possibly Khrushchev, with all of his bragging and his bullying and all the rest of his telling about missiles and rockets and what they'll do has wakened our people up to a degree of responsibility that we never would have had we not had this direct threat and challenge of the mail fist thrown down in our midst today. We got to have you out shouting, doing things. Not just jumping up and down and wasting energy, but I mean doing things in the sense that we get back to the old-fashioned patriotism that we had when we were kids. At the present time, we are conducting a study on the subject of what should be done to augment or to increase the ability of Fort Sill to perform its function, because everyone knows that the long-range missiles and the longer-range artillery require more space to do the job. And while it's a school and a training school, still we've got to study this problem and make sure we're right before we go in any direction there.